Hey, what's up, traders? This is Zack here. I got two trades I want to show you guys from today as part of my recap. And both of them make good use of a pretty similar candlestick formation. So I want to point that out. First trade is on MYL, MYL, and this was a reversal trade. MYL had started out up pretty significantly on the day. I believe as part of an acquisition was up like about 12 to 15%. um, dropped down after the open. And then, just knowing that it was up, I was looking for a reversal. So what I saw in this was this candlestick on the 15 minute. First, it's red candlesticks leading to this dragonfly, or sitting pretty close to it, candlestick on the 15. That's a good signal that a reversal is about to happen, right? It dropped down, got bought back up with pretty significantly and with some strength. So I went long right at the beginning of the next candle, and you can see that this is also echoed by on the 5 minute chart. This came down below the 200 on the 5 minute, and then got bought back up with a lot of strength. So again, two signals there that there was some strength and that a reversal was about to happen. So you can see this on the 1 minute chart as well. I bought it preempting the cross of these MAs, and as soon as that cross came with the 50 and the 9, shot up. So with this, I was able to take a pretty low risk. It was about 10 cents because I set my risk right there below the 500 on the 5. So I ended up partialing out at the 200 on the 1 minute and around VWAP. Still had some of my shares remaining because it bursted through VWAP with a lot of strength. You can see this on the 2 minute chart. Didn't really hesitate, had a lot of volume. I felt pretty good that it might actually continue past VWAP. So I added to my position and then wrote it out, partialed out a little bit more once it set a new high in kind of an ABCD pattern. Probably could have held a little bit longer there, and added again when it dropped down. This is something, it's pretty similar to a trend trade. I saw it riding the 9 MA on the 2 minute chart. So once it dropped down, add a little bit more, and then partialed out most of my position as it crossed over the 200 on the 2 minute chart. And then seeing that it didn't set a new 15-minute high, and that it started to come down below that MA, took out the rest of my position there. So all in all, very strong reward to risk ratio on this trade, and this was a good one. One thing I want to point out about this is that following this, I was considering maybe I got out too early. I saw this formation on the 2 minute chart, and again on the 1 minute. I'll show you this, which is kind of similar to what we saw at the bottom of this. This is a doji star, and it looks like one white candle, an indecision, and then a red candle coming down. That's a pretty strong bearish signal. So already you can see that, and I felt good about not getting back into that, and the stock then trended down on the price. So I also want to show you guys a trade I made on Tesla today, which was similar. I had just seen that doji star, so I was looking for something like that. So on the 1 minute chart here on Tesla, you can see a very similar formation. I'll zoom in on that. Basically topped out here. This was high of the day. Then double topped close to high of the day and made a very similar formation to what I was just talking about, this doji star. This is slightly different, but it's pretty close. White followed by mostly an indecision, and then a red. I shorted right at the top of that, seeing the double top, seeing the doji star, and a few other signals on there, which let's see if I can dig those up. Might not be able to at this moment, but that's okay. Tesla went on to drop. I mean, those are good signals right there. The double top and this indecision at the top, at the second top. So Tesla dropped. It came down to about it came down almost exactly to the 20 on the 5 minute. Probably should have partialed some out there, but ended up holding. It did drop a little bit further. Partialed out 2/3 of my position. It ended up bouncing off the 200 on the 1 minute, and with tons of volume. I think some news came or something like that. But it's kind of disheartening for me to see this trade that was pretty strong just bounce against me. Ended up just getting out the rest of my position at break even there. A little bit of a hotkey mistake, but yeah. I mean, these are two good reversal trades, and that doji star signal really helped me to make these trades strong. So I hope this is helpful to you guys. All right.